Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. Tanzania is celebrating its 64th anniversary today. However, the celebrations are overshadowed by a warning from the government urging potential protesters to stay at home. Why this warning? Activists and opposition had called for anti-government protests today, the anniversary of mainland Tanzania's independence from Britain. This follows the violent suppression of demonstrations during elections in October, in which the United Nations believes hundreds were killed. So, are citizens heeding the call to stay at home? Our correspondent Naomi Jaseda has the latest from the ground.
The government of Tanzania has once again announced a ban on public demonstrations scheduled to take place today, Tuesday, December 9, 2025. Protests that have been widely promoted on social media. The Minister for Home Affairs, George Simbachawene, said the planned demonstrations are illegal and not permitted. A statement issued just days after the National Police also declared the protests unlawful. At the moment, most people are staying indoors, leaving the streets unusually quiet. Roads have little to no traffic, many businesses are closed, and only few individuals can be seen heading to their daily activities. There is no visible sign of protesters, largely due to widespread fear after several people were shot and killed following the October 29, 2025 general election. The question that remains is, could this situation change and might people eventually decide to take to the street?
Thanks, Naomi. Kenya has deployed hundreds of additional police officers to support law enforcement, marking the renewal of their mission in Haiti. The aim is to maintain pressure on the island's gangs as the country's ongoing political and security crisis continues. Why is this significant? Criminal gangs have a strong hold on Haiti, causing instability that has worsened since early 2024, when they forced then Prime Minister Ariel Henry to resign. The United Nations estimates that armed groups now control 90% of the capital, Port-au-Prince, where murders, rapes, looting and kidnappings are rampant. And finally, judges at the International Criminal Court in The Hague have sentenced a Janjaweed militia leader convicted of committing atrocities in Sudan's Darfur region to 20 years in prison. Why is this significant? Ali Muhammad Ali Abd al-Rahman, also known as Ali Kushaib, was convicted in October on 27 counts of war crimes and crimes against humanity, including murder, torture, and the orchestration of rape and other atrocities carried out by Janjaweed militias in Darfur more than 20 years ago. So what do you think about this conviction? Let me know in the comments. And that's all I've gathered for you today on our news segment. Remember to comment, like, and share our videos. And don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube channel, DW Africa. I am Michael Oti. Thanks for watching.